In Belgium, the tree doesn't come out immediately after St. Nicholas passes through on the 6th of December. Tradition asks for a little pause, a breath between celebrations. The tree waits for the weekend that follows, and only then does Christmas truly begin to take shape in Belgian homes. This year I'm honoring that rhythm, letting the days unfold as they should, especially since I need a little more time to bring together my vision for this year's Christmas tree decorations. You may remember my visit to the Royal Museums of Fine Arts in search of winter landscapes, but that wasn't the only thing I found there, calling to me from the walls. A Belgian historic tradition caught my eye: lace. Portrait after portrait revealed themselves, lace collars framing aristocratic faces, sleeves cascading in intricate patterns, ruffs standing proud like architectural marvels. Here was another winter, preserved not in snow but in thread, the delicate, painstaking beauty that Belgium has perfected over centuries. So I followed that thread to its source. The Lace Museum in Brussels is small, unassuming even, tucked into the narrow streets near the Grand Place. But step inside and you feel like someone let you in on the most delicate of secrets. The collection, like any textile exhibition, is semi-permanent. Pieces come out for a few months before going back to recover in the darkness of the reserves. But in those short months of glory, they draw out the history of the craft with precise passion, like a geography lesson written in silk and linen. Bruges lace with its floral abundance, Brussels lace so fine it seems to float, Valenciennes lace with its gossamer lightness. Each region claimed its own vocabulary, its own signature in the language of thread. And then there's the chronology, Renaissance colors stiff with formality, Baroque crafts spilling over with exuberance, Rococo flourishing light as air, Victorian sentimentality captured in doilies and handkerchiefs. To walk through this gallery is to trace not just the history of lace, but the shifting moods of Europe itself, what people valued, what they wore close to their skin, what they wanted to say without words. I could have stayed for hours. Every display case held a small infinity. I knew right then and there that my Christmas tree had to honor exactly this. My absolute fascination in front of a few squeaky drawers that held little fragments of magic. In Bruges, the Christmas shops glow with lace ornaments, snowflakes and angels, stars spun from thread. I wandered through one of them, the kind of place where everything catches your eye. The lace here is meant to be seen, admired, perhaps purchased as a memory. And I did get some delicate, beautiful statement pieces, but I wanted something more, something made, something that carried my own hand in it. So I came home and spread my materials across the table. Lengths of less expensive lace I've been collecting, scissors, thread, a kind of patient meditation. There's something deeply satisfying about working with lace, the way it wants to be handled gently, the way it reveals its pattern only when you slow down enough to see it. I cut and folded, stitched and shaped, turning flat pieces into ornaments that hold dimension, that catch shadow and light. I knew that my tree would have to tell the story of a frosted evening under the snow, dressed in white lace and crystal ornaments that resemble eyes. No color, no distraction. Just lace and glass, ice and thread. Each ornament goes on slowly. A lace medallion here, a clear bauble there, an icicle that dances when you breathe near it. The tree begins to look like something pulled from a winter dream, from one of those winter landscapes I stood before weeks ago. Quiet, luminous, softly glowing. And as a tree topper, I chose something different. A lace fan that stole my heart in that little shop in Bruges. Lace against evergreen, crystal catching fairy lights. This is my winter wonderland. Not loud, not bright, but intricate and true. A tree that asks you to come closer, to notice, to remember that beauty often lives in the smallest, most delicate things. And now, my little helper will take care of the finishing touches. I hope my tree survives until Christmas. See you tomorrow, friends.